Hey, I'm Tosaint Ricketts, striker for Vancouver Whitecaps, and I'm joined here with...
Janio Bikel, midfield, Vancouver Whitecaps.
We're here just having a conversation, discussing our experiences for Black Excellence Day. We're just going to dive into a little bit how Janio grew up, where he's from, his experiences with racism, in football, and how he overcame it. Janio, growing up in a country where you are not the minority, did you experience racism in your country growing up? Like, how was it for you as a kid?
No, as a kid, I was born and grow in Africa, and I think we don't see that a lot. And now when I came to Europe, now I start to understand what these all things mean.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Canada, born and raised in Canada, very multicultural, a lot of different cultures, a lot of different races. So I did experience racism growing up as a kid, just because of the different cultures all mixed in one country. So it's a little different than growing up in Africa, where Black people are the majority. So when you moved to Holland, did you experience racism? How was it what was your first experience with it?
It's not direct to me, but I started seeing things and I hear things about this now. Then I start to realize what does mean, because you see a lot of things. It's like in the Black community. I mean, like I see depression, like suicide.
Yeah.
A lot of these things, like bad influence about the racism.
My first experience with racism was when I moved from Finland to Romania, and we're playing in a cup match, in a third division team cup match in a village, small village, only like 5,000 people. And I came on as a sub, and when I was waiting at the halfway line, I hear monkey chants behind me in the stands, like, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, and go grab a banana, this and that. And, it was my first experience with racism. I didn't know how to deal with it, so I just said, I'm going to go on and I'm going to score, I'm going to just, show them what, what this Black guy can do, So I was angry. I went on, got a yellow card right away because I was angry. Yeah. And I didn't know how to deal with it, but I did end up scoring. But, after I spoke with my club and I said, these things aren't right, and they said why, and I had to explain why it's not right. And they didn't really do much at the time, and it hurt me, but, that was my first experience with racism. What advice would you give to someone experiencing racism, like maybe a kid, maybe little Janio growing up? What advice would you give them?
As a kid, as he experiences something like that, I think, you need to talk with his parents, I think they know more. They're gonna explain him, what it's about, because it's hard, when everybody's pointing finger, talking these things about you. That's hard. It's good to talk to somebody, like your parent first.
Yeah, that's good advice. In sports, do you think, like for example here, do you think we promote equality well?
Yes, for sure. I see this, also like from last year, I've been in MLS. I see what the league does for a Black community, and I see what you do, what you did. Does I think I have to thank you. I never seen that before, and like I say, this is a huge. What you're doing is show love. To show the small kids, growing up, how to deal with this racism.
And me, it's new to me too, because I never had a club really support and want to create change in the community and, provide us the platform to really help kids and share our experiences and create equality and really create change. So I feel the same way as you. Being here, it's been great, and you can see the progress, not only with the players, but with, the people above as well. What do you think the best way to promote anti-racism is?
Like to speak.
Yeah.
Like some people that doesn't have a word to say. I mean, like the top. I mean, like the league is doing, and like you do. You guys have a word. What you guys doing does impressive.
Yeah, I feel that's the best way too. Just talking about your experiences, like nothing can change if you're just quiet and angry inside. You gotta speak to people. Yeah, you gotta communicate. And what pride do you feel being black?
I'm proud to be black, for sure. I'm proud of this, and it's no matter what. Like as a person, I'm proud to be me. It doesn't matter the color.
No, of course, and that's what. Even talking to kids, they gotta know that you should be proud to be black.
Proud of sure. Be great, yeah. Be proud of
It's
yourself.
not a disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's not a burden. Your skin color is your beauty. So I feel the same way. You should take pride in being black.